Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, April the 28th. I guess we're in about the 44th day of the pandemic lockdown. So hope hope you guys are okay. Hey, I wanted to do a real quick video today, and I'm hoping that you'll watch it, you'll pass it along to everybody, they'll pass it along to everybody, and everybody can watch this video. So very quickly, let me first say congratulations. Congratulations to all of the people that are using the 1-a-month model. I mean, I'm seeing all kinds of people, getting engaged and saying, I'm using that 1-a-month model, 1-a-month model. Then I hear some people saying, hey, I'm going for the 2-a-month model, right? And so, hey, that is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations, I'm here to help you. Let me also congratulate all of those people that are working on using the automation that we're doing, the funnel automation. Hey, it's not something you have to do. If you want to do it, we're going to offer it. My website, my funnel should be up in the next couple of days. Rick Cotton, who is one of the people that we work with, kind of got they don't know if it's COVID or whatever, but he got something. Anyway, today's his birthday, so I gave him the day off. So, so hey, I wanted to go through something real quick with you, and feel free to share this with everybody, right? Let's talk about the money, success or failure, right? It's just, this is all about lifestyle. You can choose to have anything you want. Listen to me. Do you hear what I'm saying? Whatever you want, you can get if you do things correctly. So whatever amount of money you want to make, whatever amount of free time, whatever you want to do, all of those things are available with Valentis, right? Having your own business. So let's talk about a couple of things. There's you hear this phrase all the time, John Rockefeller, Paul Getty, I'd rather have 1% of effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort. They don't know really who said it, but they're both right. They're both right. So it's, if your income is dependent upon 100% of your efforts, you're doing something wrong, right? Listen to me. If your income is dependent upon 100% of your efforts, then you need to change that. You need to work on putting something like Valentis into your life and work on a plan B, if you will. And what I teach and what I've learned, which enabled me to build huge organizations, is building a team of 10, right? And then you teach those people to build a team of 10 and so on. So you get 10, they get 10. You got 100, right? Those 100 get 10, you got 1,000. Those 1,000 get 10, you've got 10,000. Those 10,000 get 10, and you've got 100,000. It's doable, right? It is absolutely doable. And some people will get 4, some people will get 9, some people will get 6, some people will get 20, right? So just work on building a group of 10. So like I saw this the other day and I had to start using it, right? There are more ways to make money than there are stars in the sky, and some are good, some are bad, some, whatever, but you've got to have, in addition to whatever profession, vocation, whatever you're doing, you've got to have a plan B. So here's stratification of influence. I don't know if you've heard that before, but it's being able to utilize other people to help you promote what it is you're doing. So we can all use Marshall Silver. We can send people to silver.com. They can go up and watch Marshall's video. It's incredible. To have him as a diamond in the organization is absolutely great. You can use John Horenza, obviously. John's background, if you haven't watched his Rags to Riches story, go to johnharemza.com and watch that story, right? It's in the About section. So watch that. I mean, John started out, as a welder in a potato chip factory, wanted to make an extra little bit of pocket money, right? Fun money. And, now he's made $24 million and he'll make more in Valentus in a very short period of time because he's making $6 million a year, guys. He'll make more in Valentus than he will have made in his entire career in a very short period of time. You already know about me. If you're brand new and you don't know who I am, I'm Chuck Hansen. That's my dog, Rocky. He's my emotional support, right? I've been 16 years in my own advertising agency. I got drug off to a network marketing meeting and that was it. That's all I could stand. I had to get into this industry because why? Because I saw people who didn't look particularly smart. Listen to me. They didn't look very smart, that were making more money monthly than I was making annually after owning my own business for 16 years. So my antennas went up, right? I started paying very close attention. That was 33 years ago. Since then, I've made I made $15 million before I joined Valentus and another $500,000 now that I've joined Valentus in a year and a half. But I've traveled all over the globe. I've helped people all over the globe, and I'm here to help you if you're serious about wanting to change your life and your lifestyle. So let's go. I created a plan, right? I've taken the Valentus compensation plan and I've reduced it down to the ridiculous, something that everybody can do. And you heard me talk about it, the one a month plan, right? I'm going to give you a 13-month plan to total freedom. This is the income calculations that the company puts out. I don't put them out. Valentus puts them out. They give you the average monthly income of people in these various ranks, right? Double diamond, 75 to 12.5 a month, right? Triple diamond, 15 to 30,000 a month, right? Blue diamond, 33,000 to 75,000 a month. And look, guys, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. I'm going to give you a plan that'll show you how to get to diamond in 9 months, double diamond in 10 months. I did it in 10 months. You could do it in 10 months. Now, especially with this plan, 12 months to triple diamond, 13 months to blue diamond. So, here's the plan. Very simple. You start with a business builder pack. If you already have a business builder pack, congratulations, because that maximizes the compensation plan. That maximizes the payout of the compensation plan. So you got to be there, right? You got to start with that business builder pack. If you're inactive, we'll talk about that a little later. Then you've got to commit to buying 3 products every month. 3 products every month. And do that month in and month out. And you have to enroll 1 person a month that'll do exactly the same thing, right? This is the 1 a month model. This is something that everybody can do. I'm going to give you some bite-sized pieces, right? I'm going to give you 2 months at a time. Just run with me here. This is you just sponsored Tom and Jim, right? 2 of your best friends. You just made $200 because this is exactly what the Valentus compensation plan will pay, right? You purchased your $600 business builder pack. The next month, you purchase your 3 products. You made a commitment. Let's live up to the commitment. You're going to stay in the hole for a while, right? Here, 4th month, you put in Mary and Sue. Tom has now put in another person the 2nd month, another person, and they have put in. So everybody follows exactly the same path, right? You've made $475. You're still $285 in the hole. But here we are, month 6, right? You put in 6 people, your team is now 63. Can you imagine that? You put in 6, the team grew by a factor of 10. Why? Because of exponential growth, right? You put in Frank and TJ, you made $1,050, right? You've just done 1 person a month Everybody else has done one person a month. You continue to buy your 3 products. You see, folks, this business is all about a lot of people doing a little bit, and that little bit are those 3 products. That is the key component, right? Reoccurring sales. You're now $970 in the plus. Now let's look at month 7 and 8. You went from 63 people to 255. Again, you've only put in 8 people. You're at 255 people. You made $4,250 that month. So far in 8 months, you've made $7,400. Again, this is exactly what the compensation plan will pay. Here you are, month 10, right? You've gone from 255 to over 1,000 people. That month you made $17,250. Again, everybody just doing one. Everybody just doing their $160 a month. And you've made $32,855 so far in 10 months. Not bad, right? Month 12, look at, you went from 1,000 to 4,000 people in 2 months. You made $68,000 in the month, in the 12th month. Incredible. So far, you've made now $135,000. You're one of the top 2% of the income earners in the country at that, right? And you've done it in 1 year doing a very simple plan. All you've done is enroll 12 people, and they're in the process. Tom has enrolled 11, Jim's enrolled 10, Mary's enrolled 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see this? This is not rocket science. This is very, very simple and easy. Let me show you the next month. It goes crazy. You doubled the size of your organization. Your check went to $136,400. How are you excited? Are you excited? I know you'll be excited. You've now made more money in a month than you made the past 12 months. See this? $135,010, right? $136,400. Crazy. This is what network marketing is all about. So it's not about selling a product. It's about building a team. It's about building a team of 10 and teaching people to do the same thing. It's about sharing our 25 products and that product line growing all the time, sharing the opportunity with everybody, sending them a video like this, letting them get their questions answered, and understand that for less than the cost of a new smartphone, they can start a business, a global business that Dave Jordan has spent the last 6 years putting together, that he has spent tens of millions of dollars putting together. And last year we grew by 525%. Hey guys, this is a sure thing if you're willing to put in some effort. You share the opportunity. You build and promote for events. So bring people to all of our Zoom meetings, bring them to the trainings, bring them to everything, bring them to me, put them on the phone with me, let me answer their questions. So these fundamentals have never changed since I've been in the business 30 years. I know people that have been in the business for over 50 years, and nothing has ever changed. The technology has changed, but nothing else has changed. We're going to see some unprecedented growth. You know, let me just tell you about that. This is what Forbes magazine said pre-pandemic. Pre-pandemic, 79 million people are going to start a home-based business over the next 5 years. We were jumping up and down because that's a, huge, momentum, a lot of people coming into the industry, but that's going to be pale. We're going to see a tsunami of people, already starting to see it, a tsunami of people that want to make money from home, unprecedented growth over the next 3 to 5 years. So this is what it's all about. It's managing everybody's expectations, right? You're not going to get rich overnight. It's going to be a process. You got to stay with the process. You got the right company. You got the right timing. Nobody knows about Valentis. We've been in business for almost 6 years this July, and nobody knows about this company. We've got an awesome compensation plan, one of the best that I've ever seen, and certainly one of the best that I've ever worked. You got to have a little bit of patience, right? This is not going to happen overnight. Like I said, you got to have a little bit of faith, and you got to have belief, right? If you're short of faith and belief, talk to me, right? You got to have consistent effort over the course. This is not going to happen. It's not like a microwave dinner, right? This is going to take some consistent effort over time. Your goal, your hard work will equal your success. Whatever that success is, $500 a month, $5,000 a month, $50,000 a month, whatever it is, you can have it with Valentis. Everything in your life is a reflection of decisions and choices that you've made, right? You know, if you want different results from where you are, you got to make a different choice. It's just that simple. I love this by my good friend Art Jonak down in Houston. If you understood residual income, you'd walk through a brick wall to get it. I didn't understand residual income when I got started in the industry. I do now. You know, I feel like I've earned my PhD in network marketing. So if you want advice about network marketing, come to me, right? Come to me. I've been here doing this for 30 plus years. John has been here 30 plus years. My sponsor, Rick Geralds in Houston, has been doing this 30 plus years. Between the three of us, we've got about 100 years of experience, so we can get your questions answered. If you're, you know, the timing's not right for you, but you've got a position, here's what I'm recommending. Keep it active. You just never know, right? Stay active. Buy one of our products. It'll cost you $66.92, because here's what could happen. I'm not saying it will, but it could happen if you talk to people about, hey, you lost weight, or you're looking better, or whatever the case may be. That person might say, you know what, I've been looking for something exactly like this. And you'll have one of your teams already going and lots of volume down that leg, and you start building the other side, and that's a home run, folks. That is a home run. So stay active. If you wind up going inactive, then that position is purged from the computer and you have nothing, right? You have nothing. Now, let me share a little bit of good news with you. If you purchased a business builder pack, you were Ruby, and for whatever reason, you know, you let your rank, you lost your rank, you got to be a Ruby to make any money, and you lost your rank, come to me, right? Come to me. And I'm going to tell you, don't post this video up on Facebook or anything, send it to people. But I want you to know that if you're serious about building the business and you were a Ruby, I can show you how we can get you reinstated again, right? But you got to go on a loyalty purchase for 100 BV every month, and I'll get you reinstated again, okay? You just come to me. And whoever showed you this video can get you in touch with me. So my life in network marketing has been a dream come true. I mean, I've made a phenomenal amount of money. I've helped a lot of people all over the globe. This is one of the companies I was in. We had our own Grand Prix team. We had our own offshore hydroplane team. So we had wild times on the land and on the sea. We kicked it up a notch and went with Eddie Cheevers as our driver for our car at the Indianapolis 500. I was there. It was a ball. You know, I wish I could go back again and do it again. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. My dad was a cop, and a Chicago cop, and worked at a steel mill. We didn't have much money, right? Lived in a basement apartment with 3 brothers and sisters. And so living in a 1-bedroom basement apartment with 4 people, I always wanted things to be bigger, right? And everything is bigger in Texas. So this was our home in Austin on Lake Travis. Great place. My friend Steve Smith, who was one of the co-founders of Excel Communications, making $1 million a month, used to land his Bell Jet Ranger helicopter on my helicopter pad. I told him it wasn't a helicopter pad, but he said it is now. And my house always looked pretty good with that helicopter out in front of it. So cars, yep, I've had my share of cars, had a six car garage at the Austin house. So then my daughter got us into horses, right? I thought, oh, how cute, you know, a little girl riding a horse, you know. Well, that escalated and continued to escalate. And then we started showing all up and down the East Coast. And of course, you had to have an equestrian house, you had to have a barn, you had to have pastures, you had to have everything else. You had to have trailers and trucks and so on and so forth. We live about a half mile from the Atlantic Ocean, so we can actually ride over, get across the intercoastal and into the Atlantic. So again, another house here in Wilmington, the first house that we purchased, and another house just north of here, about an hour north of Wilmington on an island. This is the backyard of the island house, and this is the backyard of the last house, the intercoastal house. So, and we had a great penthouse in Grand Cayman. I tried to convince my wife to move down there full time, but she didn't go for it. So, hey, living the dream is possible. Let me just be real honest with you. Whatever you want from Valentis and network marketing is here if you're willing to do the work, right? You're willing to do the work, I'm willing to help you. So get back with the person that shared this with you. Tell them you want to get started. Tell them that you're committed. You want to get started with the Business Builder Pack, and let's go. So here's a special offer. Nobody else knows about this, and I'm only going to put it on this video. Nobody will ever see it again, right? For those of you that activate their Ruby position, you were a Ruby, you're going to activate it, or you buy a Business Builder Pack, right? Or you buy a Business Builder Pack, I'm going to give you a $500 travel savings reward. Yeah, I know people aren't traveling now, but they will be, right? The travel industry is not going away, and we're going to be traveling again. You're going to get $500 off the best price available online at over 1 million hotels worldwide. And I just want you to go check it out. Go to travelsavingsdollars.com, travelsavingsdollars.com, and take the test drive. Just go to that website, click over here, take that test drive. And these rewards are offered by the largest private online travel company in the world with over 55 million members. And I'm fortunate enough to be friends with somebody there. So that's how I have them available. So let me show you how it works, right? You go and you search for a hotel. Let's assume you were going to Orlando. Of course, you know, Disney World is not open, nothing's open, but let's assume, right? May the 19th through the 26th. Your savings at the Westgate Lakes Resort, nice property, is 48% discount off of the regular price. And the public price, if you go to any service like Expedia, Priceline, or any of the other ones that you use, just go check it out. You're going to see that their price is going to be right at $1,072 for the same dates at the same hotel. You're going to have a savings of $500, right? If you were a member, you'd pay $515. No restrictions, no blackouts, real-time instant booking. And if you used a $500 travel reward, you know, you'd save $500, you'd only pay $572, which includes the tax. When you book on all of these, you know, the other Expedia, Priceline, and so on and so forth, it's always, you're looking at numbers pre-tax, right? So you got to go to kind of the checkout area to really get the final price. But hey guys, that's it from me. I appreciate your time and appreciate you. If anybody needs any help from me, by all means, you know how to get me. Thanks a lot.